we're back at Reach Out Lakota. We want to thank Scott for having us back. So thank you, Scott, for letting us come back. And
You're welcome back anytime. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it. School is back in session, which means the holidays are right around the corner. And you guys have programs in place coming up with the holidays. The Thanksgiving Meals Program. Can you tell us a little more about that event?
All right. So everybody loves Thanksgiving.
I do.
It's probably people's favorite holiday. Lots of food, no pressure for presents. So it's pretty nice. So, and it doesn't matter, your background. Everybody seems to enjoy that day. Yeah. Get together with family and have some good meal and time with family. And so we try to help out and make that kind of a reality for those families. So the families can sign up and receive turkey or some chicken breast. Some people don't like turkey. And then a box or two full of, canned goods. You got to have your carrots. You got to have your peas. You got to have, corn.
Pie.
Okay, pie. We do some stuffing. We haven't got it all figured out yet, but they get a big box, a big box or 2 boxes full, depending on the size of the family, along with that. And we will serve over 200 families over a 2-day period, the Monday and Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so all right, I'll back up. So first off, let's say you are a family in need of some help this year for just serving a nice meal for Thanksgiving. What's the best way they can go about making sure they do what they need to do to accommodate that?
So we have a registration process. Families need to come in to Reach Out Lakota starting October 1st, running through officially November 4th, but sometimes we stretch that a little bit. And we have a registration form, and we're just making sure families live in the district. Yeah. We have some documents that we require everybody to have, and if they already have them, they're great.
Okay.
If they need, IDs and proof of address, we get that information in, and that helps us know how many families to expect on that Monday and Tuesday. Right. So I can order enough turkeys and pack enough boxes of food to fill the needs for everybody who comes in.
You said register. I'm assuming they can do that online?
It's in person, actually. We need people to fill out a paper form and come in, and basically we're just trying to make sure that we have the right number of people. Each family size is different. And people move out of households. Sometimes families combine because of the economy, so we have multiple families, and so we need them to come in and fill out the form so we know exactly how many adults, how many kids are in each of the families.
Okay. If I'm understanding correctly, as we know from video before, that you do need to be a Lakota resident.
Right.
Is there anything else in that registration that would restrict somebody other than being a Lakota resident?
Nope. So if kids go to Lakota schools or they live in the Lakota school district, they're eligible, but then they do need to have a photo ID and proof of address for the adults in the household. So that's the paperwork we do. Most people have done that in June. We require it twice a year, January and June. So if they've already done that in June, they're good to go. But sometimes families haven't come in. Maybe they've had a good year. Things are going well.
Right.
And so really this is a point where they need some assistance. So they'll need to provide that documentation. And again, it helps us know exactly how many people to prepare for.
Right. So are you, when you said Monday and Tuesday before.
Right.
Or is it broken up? Are you assigning different time blocks for people to come in?
So part of that registration process is we let the families pick.
Oh,
do you want to come in on Monday or do you want to come in Tuesday? What's your preference and their schedule? It's in the evening. And I would say the majority of people choose Monday. So we get the bulk on that Monday, then we finish up on Tuesday.
Okay.
We do it in the evening for 2 hours. And it's from 5 to 7 p.m. on that Monday and Tuesday. And we all do it through a kind of a non-contact. We have people line up outside in their cars. We assign them a number in their cars. And we know from registration whether they're getting chicken or turkey or they're going to get 1 box or 2 box. And they pull up and volunteers will load their car with the right stuff and they pull out. So we can do over 100 families in 2 hours because of that process.
What's the most you've had? Not that that's a good thing, but what is the most?
I mean, we've had up to 250 families who've come through in the 2-day period before.
Well, let's flip it then. If you need some assistance, that's how you can get help. Mm-hmm. If someone is watching this and wanted to help, what is a great way that people in our community can help with this?
Well, actually, we're giving out food. So if you think about some of the things that you typically eat for Thanksgiving, then you feel free to drop off those items. We have a shed in the back of our pantry, and people can bring by, corn, green beans, different items. I don't want any turkeys left outside, please, but any non-perishable they can bring out, and then we're going to do some packing the week before to make that happen.
Okay, so are they said when they drop the food off, do they need to say this is for the Thanksgiving thing, or do you just kind of
No, we'll bring food in. Each
Okay.
day volunteers bring food out of the shed and we sort it by what it is and the
Okay.
dates that are on the can. And if we need those for those boxes, we'll pack them right in.
Okay, could it if somebody wanted to make a cash donation, they could probably do that as well?
They can. So the turkeys and the chickens we're purchasing. And so if people want to make a donation,
Okay.
they can go online, click our donate button, and we'll use some of that funds to purchase turkeys.
Has there been anybody that's gotten an early start and helped you guys out with the turkey drive?
Yes, so St. Max Church,
Okay.
they donated some money for the
Awesome.
specific purpose of buying turkeys.
Okay.
And then there's a group from that church that's going to come before we get, and they're going to pack boxes. So we have a group of women from that church who will spend a couple hours here in the evening packing all those boxes for Thanksgiving. So they're ready to go that Monday evening.
Awesome. Well, thank you, St. Max Church. That is great. So with cash donations, maybe some people would like to hit a specific mark. Is there a recommended amount that would do so much for a family in need?
Every amount helps out. So if you want to give $1, you want to give $1 million, we'll take it all. Exactly. Yep. So, but if you want to think about it, $42 will cover a family for 2 weeks of food.
Okay.